biological motherhood and how to transform it to spiritual motherhood. So what is exactly biological motherhood? Let us understand that first. Actually, motherhood for every young woman, I don't know whether you all understand it right now, but motherhood is the pinnacle of a woman's glory. It is celebrated when a woman gives birth to a child, raises her child, and also takes care of the whole family. And in this process, what happens to our young girls who are like now students, but as a mother, they develop the greatest qualities of patience, perseverance, forbearance, love, affection, unselfishness. So these come automatically to the mother when they have a child of their own. And that is why in our culture, we call the mother Matru Devo Bhava. Because, like the earlier speakers have said, she is next to the God's love. Her love has got no other parallel. That is our mother, our very own mother. Now Swamiji, what he says, that is Swami Vivekananda, he says something about his own mother, and he says that she was a saint to bring me to this world. He says, she kept her body pure, not only body, she kept her mind pure, her food pure, her thoughts pure, for me to be born into this world. Imagine the qualities of a mother in this, to bring a great soul into this world. This is what she did. That is why we need to pray and worship our mothers. Now, he also said, it is the prenatal influence. All you girls, please try to understand this. All our young daughters here. He said it is a prenatal influence that gives the impetus for the child to do good or evil. That means all the goodness in the world is based on us. And now this is shown in the form of modern science also. We say it is not in the genes. It is how we create the environment around the child which will make the child great. So it is a great responsibility. Motherhood is definitely a great responsibility. And that is why we have to talk about how we are going to bear our children with a lot of prayers, meditation, concentration of the mind, thinking of the greatest possible character to be inborn into our child. That is how we can create the world. That is the power of motherhood. So here, as Mataji said, at Aaryajanani, we have a great work being done by a lot of volunteers who will be with you and support you through all your journeys, starting from premarital to motherhood to further down. So please join us in the team to create an empowered human race. All our mothers here, all the young girls here are to create that empowered human race. Now, what does spiritual motherhood mean? That is the main topic. Now, spiritual motherhood is something above. Biological motherhood, what happens is, this mother can only have that feeling towards her own child, right? That is what all our mothers will feel for us. Whatever happens to us, like Mataji said, they will come and take us from a lion's mouth. That she will feel for you. But when this feeling extends to all the beings around us, men, women, birds, beasts, animals, trees, plants, that is when we call it is manifestation of spiritual motherhood. In fact, Sri Ramakrishna says that Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi, the holy consort of Sri Ramakrishna, is here only to express the motherhood of God. Look at that. So what does mother do? What does she do to manifest? In fact, it is very interesting. About 8 years back, there was a similar conference of young girls. And one of the girls innocently came and asked me, how can you call Holy Mother a mother because she did not have a child of her own? This is where we need to understand what exactly is meant by universal motherhood. Holy Mother was truly universal. There was no barrier in her. There was no caste, creed, religion, country. She accepted all as her own. You see, there was a Muslim robber called Amjad, and she clearly said that he is as much as my son. I am the mother of the wicked as much as I am mother of the virtuous. Can you imagine somebody being a mother of the wicked and she wants to accept him as a son of her own? This is her greatness. And she did not restrict it only to the human race. She was like this with all the animals, birds, everything around her. That is her greatness. Now, next is, how do we transform biological motherhood into spiritual motherhood? అంటే ఒకటి మామూలు తల్లితనంతో స్పిరిచువల్ మదర్హుడ్, యూనివర్సల్ మదర్హుడ్ ఎలా చేసుకుందాం మనం? నౌ I will tell you a small story. I think stories everybody is liking. From morning, stories are the hit for all our girls here, right? So I will also tell you a little story. This is a story from Holy Mother's life. And you know who this story is with? This is a conversation with a small girl. Her name is Mukul Mala, a 9-year-old girl. I see a lot of you all are even 9 years old. So this is how she taught to this 9-year-old girl. What Holy Mother says is, you know, darling, you've been coming to me for so many days. Do you love me? So this little girl said, yes, I love you. Then mother asks her, how much? So the girl says, she stretches her hands out and she says, that much. Like small girls say that, no? That much, I love you that much. Then she said, I will be sure that you love me only if you love everyone equally. అంటే అందరితోటి ఒకటేసారి మంచిగా ప్రేమతోటి ఉంటే అప్పుడు నువ్వు నన్ను ప్రేమిస్తున్నావని నేను అర్థం చేసుకుంటానని చెప్తారన్నట్టు తల్లి, హోలీ మదర్. Then this girl gets a doubt and she asks a very good question. She says, Mother, how do I love everyone equally? So Holy Mother tells her this simple understanding of whole life. She tells her, when you love anybody, do not demand anything from those you love. అర్థమైందా? అంటే మనం ఎవరిని ప్రేమించినా కానీ వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుంచి మనం ఏం ఆశించొద్దంట. ఎందుకంటే కొందరి దగ్గర ఆశించినప్పుడు కొందరు ఎక్కువ ఇస్తారు, కొందరు తక్కువ ఇస్తారు. సో న్యాచురల్లీ వీ విల్ లవ్ దోస్ హూ గివ్ అస్ మోర్ అండ్ వీ విల్ నాట్ లవ్ దోస్ హూ విల్ నాట్ గివ్ అస్ దట్ మచ్. So if you want to love everyone equally, she says, don't demand anything from those you love. So the little girl understands. But here, please remember, this is a very, very deep philosophy, deep understanding of life. Let us all practice from now onwards how to love everyone equally and impartially without any expectations. అంటే మనం నిన్ను ఫ్రెండ్ తోటి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అనుకోండి, మీరేమంటారు? నేను ఎంతో ప్రేమిస్తున్నాను, నీకు ఎంతో చేసినాను, నువ్వు కొంచెం కూడా థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్న చెప్పకూడదా అని అడుగుతాం అనుకోండి. అది కాదు, థ్యాంక్ యూ కూడా మనకు అవసరం లేదని అనుకోవాలి. ఇంకొంచెం సేపు నేను ఎంత నిన్ను ప్రేమిస్తున్నా కదా, నువ్వు నాకు కొంచెం అన్న థ్యాంక్ యూ చెప్పకపోయినా కానీ కాంట్ యూ లవ్ మీ బ్యాక్ అ లిటిల్ బిట్ అని అడగకూడదు. దేర్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ దట్ వీ షుడ్ బి ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్. అండ్ స్వామీజీ సేస్, లవ్ ఫర్ లవ్ సేక్. ఎందుకంటే దాంట్లో వచ్చిన మనకు ప్రశాంతతనం, దాంట్లో వచ్చిన ప్రేమ ప్రతి జంతువుకు, ప్రతి మనిషికి, ఇట్ కెన్ స్ప్రెడ్ టు ద హోల్ వరల్డ్. సో ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు జస్ట్ ఎండ్ దిస్ with a little bit of a prayer from all of us to Holy Mother, that a sincere prayer from all of us to help us to love the world all over, everyone, every human being, every other being. With sincere prayers, we want that love from her so that we can do our best to the world. Thank you very much, Mataji, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.